The rope, along with the stick, are two of mankind's oldest tools. The stick to keep the bad away, the rope used to bring the good toward us. They were our first friends of our own invention. Wherever there were people, there were the rope and the stick. I like
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion. A bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it.
I think there might have been an explosion
And then
once.
Came the next explosion.
Ooh, we even get a good soundtrack? I'm down. Yeah, there really was, Coder. I agree. But we'll try, you know? It was definitely nostalgic. I mean, I feel nostalgic about it too. Yeah, I think there might have been an explosion. There once was an explosion. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I've never played a Hideo Kojima game before. This is my first one. Oh, Troy Baker's in this? Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Guillermo del Toro's in this? Holy shit, he got some good people in here. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... You're such a lame-o. I know. Never played Metal Gear Solid. They always struck me as being too confusing, and I never had a PS4, so I never played like Metal Gear Solid 2 or anything like that. And I never had a PlayStation 1 either. So, hey, it's me. I'm looking good. I'm glad you're here, Coder. Glad we can hang out. Hopefully it helps a little bit. How you feeling, dude? You feeling any better, or are you still kind of worn out from all of it? Also, let me know if the game volume is too high or low. It's still hard for me to tell. It seems like it's okay, but... tad high. Okay. All right. I'll turn it down a little bit. It seemed like it might have been peaking a little bit, so. What's up, Zephyra? Good to see you. How have you been? Damn, what the hell? Is that like acid rain or something? I hope there's exclamation points that pop over my head in this, like there is in Metal Gear Solid. Migraine today, so I'm sleepy for meds. Oh man, migraine sucks, Zephyra. My wife gets migraines all the time. I always feel so helpless. Like I just want to make it go away, and I know there's nothing I can do.
Oh, great. Ah, fuck.
Oh no, Playful, there's like frozen stuff? All right, here we go. Cover your cargo and then get shelter from the rain. Grab with left hand, grab with right hand, or carry on your back. carry it on my back. Cargo for the smart drug delivery order acquired. Total now 2 out of 4. I have a feeling I have a feeling I'm gonna like this. What's up, Elder Cat? It ages whatever it touches. Okay. I'm literally just starting it, Elder Cat. I just got control of my guy. So you're here at the very beginning. And it was stuff in a cooler bad. Oh no. Is it still in the cooler? Yeah, I'm running some drugs. You guys like that? I'm a post-apocalyptic psychiatrist. I gotta get antidepressants and psychotropic medication across the country to my patients because I'm a good therapist. Oh yeah, I don't envy anybody who gets migraines, Zephyra. I really don't. Must get to clients. Must get antidepressants to people in depressing world. I bet that's what he's thinking. What a man, this is gorgeous. All right, so X is to jump. I got some hops. It's about as high as I can jump in real life, so this is already really realistic. Hey, Rouse. How are you this evening, Rouse?
Wait out the rain over there.
Wait out the rain over there. Will do. Pretty good? I'm glad to hear that. What's going pretty good for you? You know, you guys ever notice how when things are bad for people, we always ask why things are bad? But when people are say things are good, we don't ever say why is it good? We just take it for granted. I want to get in a habit of like when people say things are good, I want to ask like, what's good? Jared, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. My cat won't leave me alone either. She can tell when I don't feel good. That's the sign of a good cat. Hi, Bonnie. I'm doing well. How are you? And good. You'll have to let me know how it is, Bonnie. I think it's a good bug. It's a good habit to get into. Let's do it. I agree. Had a nice dinner tonight. Whoa. Okay, so wait a minute. So when that rain hits you, you start aging. That's wild. What'd you eat for dinner, Rouse? Damn, is that permanent? That's my parents' dogs. They haven't left me alone since I moved back in. They just know. And this is the crossbow guy from Walking Dead. What? Burger sounds delicious, Rouse. What? I've never seen Boondock Saints. Batting 1,000 today. I know work. Those are human hands. It's lumbering around like it's... What? What a time to be shirtless. Oh, it's just... No, okay, wait a minute. Thing wants its drugs. Look, man, I'm just trying to get psychotropic meds to the masses. That's all I'm trying to do, man. Whoa. So that thing apparently can't see us. Who would take their shirt off and stay near a cave entrance during that kind of rain, right? Apparently, I don't look as terrible as I thought. What do you mean, Rouse? I'll be back in a little bit. Gonna switch from mobile to my PC. All right, Trina. See you soon. Oh my god. Hopefully I'll still be alive from this invisible creepy ass thing that's following me around. I'm really excited that you started this game. My favorite DVD streamer has been addicted to it for days. It's an awesome game. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing it. Oof. Turns out it's one of those creatures from Narnia. That's another thing I've never seen, Coder. I've never seen Narnia. Nor have I read it. Hey, it looks like the dead guardians from Shadowkeep. Interesting. So it makes me wonder if like that ghost thing makes you cry, or if I'm crying because I know what those ghost things are. I did, Barry. Good evening to you, sir.
I think you're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So you have dooms like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Time falls let up.
That actress looks familiar.
My name is Fragile.
Hi, Fragile.
Yeah.
Lea Seydoux.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges.
Those hands on my back.
The man
What?
who delivers.
Oh, I deliver. Ew. Those look like bot flies. You guys ever seen bot flies before? Terrifying. My friends and I used to be so afraid that we'd get bot flies.
A crypto byte a day keeps the time fall away.
Oh, is she about to eat that? Don't you do it. I apologize to those who have misophonia.
Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors.
Ugh.
Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
Did they have a German version, Bonnie?
Can't help you with that. I make deliveries. That's all.
That's right.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
Let's go. I want to make some deliveries.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
Whoa. That's a good call, Playful. I didn't even notice that. I thought maybe she just had some enormous goosebumps or something. She's from Mission Impossible in 007. Ah. It doesn't look like a functional umbrella, I agree.
The time fall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away.
The time fall.
The past just won't let go.
I suppose it is, Coder.
I'll
I
see you
mean,
around.
just
Sam
some
Porter
synthetic
Bridges.
goosebumps. I wonder if the wait, no, see, she just made her spiky things come out again, so it must not be linked to those things. I wonder if she's a memory of mine or something. Like if she's not a real person. I didn't get good enough a look at that photograph. Holy shit. Look how pretty this is. Well, I look forward to that, Bonnie. So is this... Okay, so... Here it is. You picked up head of distribution of Central City not to drop cargo. 1 likes received. So I don't know how many of you have played this, but like moving him around when I was watching reviews, moving him around looked like it was really heavy, and he actually moves really, it's light. I don't really know how to describe it better than that, but all right. Where the hell am I going?
Anyone?
Wow. Hey, Jan. Wait until you get some load on him. I like that we get a little soundtrack too to while we walk and chat. I'm assuming I'm going that way. Whoa, okay. Okay, so I have to hold my balance that way. Let's say unrealistic stack. Yeah, right, because the weight distribution actually matters, right? Oh, I see. Okay, so I have to hold that. Ooh, I'm gonna like this. I can see how this is addicting. I like games that have monotonous stuff like this in it. So I think I said earlier, if you hit R1, it will scan or something. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Smart drugs. Ooh, fight that. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Bonnie. Oh boy, getting heavy. I think this Icelandic and that Hideo contract for the game, I'm not sure if it's original mass music for the game though. Well, whatever it is, I like it. I'm sure, I know some of the reviews I saw, he was carrying a lot of stuff. I mean, the fact that he can even run with this on his back is pretty impressive. Like, my core strength here is... Let's go see what this is. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Any of you guys have some cool weekend plans this weekend? Any of you have some cool weekend plans this weekend? I could have done a better job asking that question, but pay real good attention during the cutscenes. You don't really want to miss any pieces of info. Oh, okay. Lost cargo. Disc-based media. The endurance gauge appears above stamina gauge when performing actions that wear on Sam's body. When the gauge fully depletes, Sam can no longer bear his load. Be sure to take a break before this happens. So I'm still doing okay then. half the IRL streamers carry loads like that. What do you mean, Jan? Just tons of homework. Gonna try to get a Pit of Heresy done before the reset too. It's a lot of fun, Coder. I would offer to help, but I will be out of town this weekend. Although maybe we could do it tomorrow. We could maybe do it for tomorrow if we did like a... I don't know if I had enough interest for Fire Team. We could do that. Yeah, see, this looks like it would start... Like, this has got to just kill his back. Oh, my God. Does music play... I mean, does music play in the background the entire time you play this game? Oh, okay, I got you, Jan. He has the waist strap as well. Okay. Well, I look forward to when I can carry just an obnoxious amount of things. Got about halfway. It was tons of fun to try blind. Yeah, we did it sort of kind of blind when I did it last week with friends. Uh-oh. Oh. Am I... Wait, caution. Does this mean high pressure air wall? So I'm gonna have to figure out a way around that, apparently. His backpack is set up like how firefighters have their Scott pack, so when it's bad, it's not bad actually. Huh. Oh yeah, dude. It's like a mini raid, Coder. Like that's the best part is like you really feel like you're accomplishing something in it and kind of having to figure it out. And the ogre part is a hell of a lot of fun. Did you do the steps for xenophage yet? Because we could try to land you your xenophage too. Soundtrack on Spotify has some big names on it. Oh God, dude. All right, take a rest. Just chill. Stand behind this rock. I know you're tired. You got a lot of things to carry through this river here. It's moving. Class 3 rapids. Did everything but the actual boss fight for Xeno. Okay, cool. Hey, more drugs. Oh my God. Okay. So I can carry 120 kilograms. So this is nothing. Ooh, yeah, 920 is not high enough. Definitely not high enough. I can sprint. Oh, nice. All right. That's right. Well, that's what I'm saying, Rouse, is I'm delivering psychotropic medication to those whose mental health has been affected by the Death Stranding. That's the narrative that I'm using for this. I'm a super therapist, psychiatrist, doing my best to make sure people are taken care of. I'll offer some talk therapy when I run into them. I must admit, I've been addicted to watching the game too. I haven't had that much watch time on Twitch in ages. Well, it's gorgeous to look at, for one. I don't know. Did he see something playful? I didn't hear that noise. Is Death Stranding that psychologically damaging to gamers that they need therapy? What do you mean, Titan? A state may legalize shrooms for medicinal use, for whatever the active ingredient is. What state are you in, Rouse? For those who need a conversion like I did, 120 kilograms equals 264 pounds. Central Knot City. Oregon. Oh, okay. That sounds about right. So am I able?
Beginning scan. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Yep. Don't mind me. Just bring in some drugs. Don't worry about it, guys. You're delivering some drug because of therapy. Maybe your Death Stranding avatar. I'm just trying to do a public service, Titan. Oh, that whole narrative about me delivering drugs because people are messed up is just me making that up. Do you like Alice in Chains? Some of their music is a little like this music, isn't it? The somber tones, maybe just reminiscent. I do enjoy a little bit of Alice. I don't listen to it very often, but I won't turn it off if it comes on. Can't figure out if I'm supposed to be nervous when those birds are around. Holding down buttons. Hold down the button. When you see the square icon, you will need to hold down. Try holding it down until the delivery terminal responds. Note that you will need to hold down buttons other than square. Okay. Make delivery. Deliver requested cargo. Order number 1. Smart drug delivery. Complete order. Oh, don't worry about your spelling. I can usually get my way through bad spelling, Wolford.
Delivering cargo.
Especially, like, usually that means people are typing on mobile.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
I'm the legend, huh?
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my bike.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer.
I have.
Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order.
Well, why don't
so
you go get it then?
Great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
You're welcome. All right. No damage. Okay, so I can actually damage the goods? I'm going to be a Facebook hero with all these likes. She did have handcuffs on one hand. I got 184 likes. Think I'll go viral soon? Yeah, see, it's a good thing you woke up, Bonnie. Disc media. Alright. So, wait, do I just turn these in wherever? So it would seem, I guess. Okay. Look at all these stats that I don't understand at all because nobody's explaining them to me. Oh, God. Yeah, you know what works? Somebody told me that Portland's got a lot of issues with that. I did not realize that. Like, I always think of Portland as being this super progressive city.
Special commission for Sam Porter Bridges. Priority 1.
Also has the most strip clubs per capita. See, that surprises me too. I would have thought that that would be Nevada. New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey. I got no interest in ever going to that state ever again. A vegan strip club? Okay.
Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Document said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go.
Phobia. I wonder if I have social... Do I have social anxiety? Do I have social anxiety? I can help my man, Sam. I can help you.
Come and take a look. He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where are you taking him?
Closest incinerator's to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
And put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam.
I ain't shaking your hand, bud.
And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them.
The baby.
Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
So weird.
Roll out!
I want to know whose idea this was. Well, I guess it was Hideo's, but jeez. Should we name him Cletus? Cletus the fetus gonna lead us through? Hey, Llama. And Titan, I'm not a fan of the culture of it. And just like the people in Newark Airport freaked me out.
The world was different when I was a kid. America is a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes.
We'll find out. I'm not sure, Titan.
You could even visit other countries.
Back in my day. Okay,
Hard to
Boomer.
imagine it now. As
Think
you
this
can
guy's
see,
Boomer?
the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. And those freaks from the beach showed up. The worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks started holing up into cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal.
So that's why they call me Legend. It's the Postal Service is the real hero of the
bitch.
apocalypse.
Rainbow!
Oh boy. Put your hood on.
How much further to the incinerator?
Put your hood on.
This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
Oh god. Put the hood on. Oh my god, what's happening?
The engine stalled.
These assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can see anything?
I'm looking. Do I see footprints? It's got to be what I'm looking for, right?
Nothing.
I am. Boomers say FUBAR, and so does Forrest Gump. Or no, that's Saving Private Ryan. That's from. What? Why does this camera move so slow? I'm right with you, Rouse. I don't really know what's going on either. I'm looking forward to finding out. Is that a crab that was on the ground there? Get your chin out of that rain. You have an old ass chin. So it makes the plants grow and it makes us get old. Or I guess maybe it makes them age quicker. Yeah, it's like watching a movie work. I love it. Oh no. Ugh. Don't even move them.
Shit, they're here.
Oh no.
Sam!
I'm gonna hold my breath anytime he does. Oh God. Cletus. We'll protect you, buddy. Holy crap. Boy, whatever could happen must be really bad if you're willing to stab yourself in the stomach to avoid it. Jesus. Wow. This is way more big of a scale than I thought. This makes me appreciate the reviewers of the game for not blowing this game's cover on this stuff. Good Lord. I'm coming, Cletus. No. Now I have handcuffs like that one chick did. Yeah, I just call him Cletus for short, playful. You did, Bonnie. Uh-oh. Dead baby now? Asking the real questions, Rouse. I heard that. Somebody yelling. Man, who needs drugs to feel high? You just play a game like this. I feel like I'm tripping balls right now while we're playing this.
Falling down, London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
Just play it till I beat it. 50-hour stream. Like that's like my mother or something. Come back. Wanted to deliver the mail. It's like can I just do my job? It's all, you know, I just want to work my 9 to 5, go back in my bunker, you know, play some video games. Wait, what? Sam is a repatriate, meaning that he can return to life from the place known as the Seam. He can return to life from the place known as the Seam when killed. In the Seam, follow the strand to guide Sam's soul to his body to bring him back. Damn. All right, this is so trippy. Can I swim up? Okay, so I can swim up. I can't swim any higher up. What? I'm really liking it, Trina, but I feel like I'm tripping right now. Hey, let me eat one of these little guys. I do like that the protagonist is in touch with his emotions. Like, I like that, you know? Sam can have a good cry. Allergic reaction or not. Holy hell.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
The red bar is the blood gauge. When it reaches 0, Sam will die. The blue bar is the stamina gauge. As this gauge depletes, Sam moves more slowly and maintaining his balance is harder. The cargo scanner. The Odra deck can scan for cargo tags. Every piece of cargo has a tag attached. Duly noted. I love how the game's loading screens just so happen to fit really nicely with the stream layout. Like, how perfect is that? That the little instructions are there, that the little now loading is down there in the corner. Good morning, Omega. You didn't miss it. It's happening now. I'm still very early in. This game's a trip, man. Good stuff so far, though.
You never give up, do you?
Vladnar,
Good.
thank you so much for the 13 months. I really appreciate that. Let's find out what happens now.
Oh, you're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner.
Is that Dr. Robotnik? Kind of looks like it. I appreciate you watching those,
Call me
Omega.
Dead man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look.
My controller's rumbly.
The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
Alexa, uncuff me.
2 days.
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater.
Game over, pal. Too late.
The
Game
only
over,
ones to
pal.
get to continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it? We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redford, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated, and there's only so much they can do in 2 days. Things here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you.
Are those monster energies sitting on the table?
This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clingy woman in a cave.
Product placement at its
I
finest.
see. Aphenphosphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not really here.
Whoa, what?
Apologies. This is just a chirogram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters
Clearly
into
marked.
a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on, you got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no?
Yeah, no kidding, Bonnie. What if I don't want to go to the White House? Hey, DJ. It's going well. How are you doing? All right, I'll do it.
Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
I'm going to guess no, Titan. Probably like 50 or 52 at this point. 51 never happened. We don't talk about number 51. Is it finally delivery time? Can I finally do my job? Yeah.
Begin scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thanks. And we're off. All right.
Delivery order for Sam Porter Bridges. Request transport of morphine to isolation ward for immediate administration to the president.
Dude, Kaladinar. Holy shit. Thank you for gifting those subs. This is very kind of you to do that. Those of you who just got gifted a sub, I hope you enjoy it. Courtesy of Kaladinar. That was very kind of you. Seriously, thank you. And Titan, you know why we don't talk about 51. Come on, man. We talk about 50. We can talk about 52. We can't talk about 51. Oh, Taco Bell,
Check
Taco
the map
Bell.
on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
Alright. Taco Bell, private bracelet with Taco Bell. They should have called it the Nintendo Wii building, because that's what that looks like. So place the market. Place the marker. Plot route. Let's see. I'm gonna go there. I did it. Well, Titan, this takes place in the future. I have no idea how far in the future, but I'm guessing that 45 is long gone. I don't know what number president we're on, but I'm just making up the fact that number 51 was the president we don't talk about. All right, to the Wii building. All right, so now that I get to trot along. Sam, he's your man.
Sam.
Yes.
Your friendly neighborhood dead man here. If you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass.
I can see the building,
Never steer
dude.
you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
Yes. Oh, great. I am going the right way. It's the child spawn of 45. Hey, you could make it whatever you want it to be, Titan. You can make it whatever you want it to be. See, this is gonna be the cool part about this game is while I'm running around, we can all just chat it up. He's got a hell of a lot of stamina to be able to just run around like that. Wait a minute. What was that? He's like on high alert. Which I suppose makes sense, but...
Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
God, I can't get over how beautiful this game is. Oh my God. For those wondering, I am playing this on a PS4 Pro, so I think that partly is what is contributing to it. But man, entrance for bridges only. But I couldn't go through that wall over there, so I gotta believe that this. What city was this? Should be able to tell by the general layout. Let's look at the map. I mean, I know we're on the East Coast, right? I don't know. I don't have enough of the map unlocked, I guess, at this point. So there's that big-ass crater. Capital, not city. I mean, I guess if the president is wanting to see me... Oh, yeah, I am a bridge. Okay, yeah. I guess the president's wanting to see me. We must be in D.C. I mean, on that diagram of the United States that was in that room, it was, like, in the D.C. area. I don't know. Jared, do you recognize this place? What do you say, man? I know you've been to D.C. And also, you know, Jared, this is what Houston looked like after the World Series was over. Ha! Cheaters. All right. Party was in D.C. All right. What do you keep looking back at? Yeah, I got no clue. Maybe Boston? Yeah, the topography is like, yeah, because, well, I guess, yeah, because if there's big ass mountains like that, there's not big ass mountains in DC or in Boston. So I don't know. Maybe we're like in, well, even if we were like in North Carolina or something, you'd have to go really far inland in order to get to mountains. So,
like I said, her vital signs are all trending the same way.
No chance of a recovery then?
None that I can see. No.
We should start making preparations.
Sam. It's me, Dead Man.
I'm not going to touch you.
Sorry, my mistake. I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
I have a phobia of it, Kaladnar.
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you?
My mother?
You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside.
My mom's the president? I like it. Delivered the president's medicine. 22 likes. No damage. Good stuff. Good night, work. Much love to you as well. Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate you. Here we go. Isolation ward, the president's office. What the hell?
That's the president's right-hand man, the director of bridges.
Die Hardman?
Oh, you were with Bridges 1. So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
What's it been, Sam? 10 years? Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah,
What a cool mask.
Good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
Ooh, we get to see some family of origin stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Therapist senses are tingly.
Madam President, we've brought Sam. We'll leave you two alone.
Oh, Lord. The only thing that would make this better is if I got to pick the response choices.
Are you doing all right?
Why do I hate her? I want to know why I hate her.
Amelie.
You remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you. Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me.
Oh, my God. Hey, Ocho. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Please.
Welcome aboard. Zine, holy shit, dude. Hi, everybody. We're in the middle of the cutscene. I'll say hi in a minute. We just found out my mother's the president of the United States.
I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Oh, boy. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Zine. Much love to all of you.
Madam President! Oh, no.
You just watched the president die. Who apparently is my mother, who I hate.
Doctor, we need your help.
All hands on deck here. Season B fixed. Give me 150 cc's. She's not responding.
No, Mom. No.
She's dropping. Hold on. We're losing her.
We're losing her, and I don't care because I hate my mother.
I'm a death.
I'm playing Death Stranding for those who don't know. It just came out. It's a Hideo Kojima game. First one since he was doing Metal Gear Solid. I'm in the beginning, so you're not really missing. You haven't missed too much. Whoa. Yeah, welcome back, Playful. I got rated by Zine. Zine, I appreciate the love, man. I really do. To all those who are hanging out and sticking through the raid, I appreciate you being here. I'm DrMick. I'm a licensed couple and family therapist.
Hey, you're gonna love
I have a PhD in human development. Talk about mental health and stuff while playing games.
That the president is dead. If word gets out, Bridges is finished. Now, what happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
I have not, Titan.
We've got that covered.
Because I love Key Lime, and he can't stand it, Zine. But I love it. Although I'm a bubbly man now, but Gizmo, thank you for the follow. Wagon, thank you for the follow. Ludwig, thank you for the follow.
Before she died, the president made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
As a member of
you're gonna
Bridges,
love this.
you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
Barry, thank you for the follow.
Hey, you're gonna love this.
Well, she succeeded. Look at your wrist.
Hey, you're gonna
That's
love
not
this.
symbolic. I don't know what is.
Oh, no.
Director, the cancer spread
you're gonna
throughout her
love
entire
Dawn,
body.
thank you for the follow. Amy, thank you for the
Harvesting organs is out
follow.
of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if
Somebody
we
who's
don't,
played this game, do you know
place
if I
will
can
turn
pause
into another
cutscenes?
crater.
What do you want me to do?
Because I want to say hi to everybody.
We don't have any porters right now, and the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was
Hey, Nini.
compromised in the void out.
Hey,
Now, the
you're
only
gonna
way
love
there is on
this.
foot, through the mountains.
Jet,
The
thank you for
chiral
the sub.
density there
You
is off
never
the chart.
give up, do you?
It's gotta be
Good.
BTs.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me. Why?
Bonnie, can I pause this?
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Hey,
Now get
Chico.
it done. Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, I'll get it done. Oh, it's all right, Bonnie. It's all right. It's all right, Bonnie. I just figured if anybody was going to know, it would be you. Okay. Hello to everybody who just came in here from the raid. I appreciate you hanging out and sticking through it. I know that usually it's, people like to bail on raids as soon as they come in. It's very nice to meet all of you, those who I have not met before. Oh, I can pause it. Great. Okay, so it's really nice to meet those of you who I've not met before. Like I said, I'm a licensed therapist in Illinois. That is Chicago behind me. I have a PhD in human development. So I'm playing a story game right now, Death Stranding, where there's a lot of walking and a lot of downtime during the gameplay. So it's really easy for me to talk to everybody, answer questions, all those sorts of things. I'm really glad that all of you are here hanging out with me. I appreciate the follows that are coming in. I'm a huge fan of zines, so Zine, I really appreciate you rating me again. That means a lot to me. I'm usually quicker to respond, but I didn't realize I could pause cutscenes. So this is a cool game where there's a lot of craziness going on. I just started it, but I have a Discord community that goes along with this. If you're interested in joining, this is a wonderful community. Everybody is really open and supportive. We talk about mental health, psychology, therapy, all sorts of stuff like that. If that's of interest to you, you're in the right place. I also do different mental health oriented streams where I help people find a therapist in their area, where I give mental health topic lectures because I teach at Northwestern University, so I like to share that information with everybody here. My goal is to make mental health information more accessible, to destigmatize therapy, show people that therapists can look like this. They don't all have to be buttoned up. So I'm really glad that all of you are here. I hope you hang out for a little while and spend some time with me and with the amazing people that are in chat. You are welcome to ping me if you want. I actually like when people ping me because then I can respond to you directly because I see the little box. But really glad that all of you are here. And Zine, seriously, thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. What's up, Steve? Thank you very much on the congrats, dude. It was a lovely day. Hello, Gerbo. Steve, I have NHL 20, so I can play with you guys. Just so you know. All right, we gotta go cremate my mom's body. Hey, feel free to vent, Panda.
Can I have a moment?
It's going well, Gerbo.
President Strand believed
How
in
are you?
American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to
Her
bring the
last name
nation
is
together
Strand?
again. And without her, there would be no bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, bridges will cease to be.
Listen. Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then?
Yeah, it kind of
Who's gonna
does.
take her
I
place?
agree,
Face
Steve.
it, America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it
That
dies
makes
if Bridget
sense then,
dies.
Raven.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
Night Zine.
If we don't all
Thanks
come
again, dude. I
together
really
again,
appreciate it.
Humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
He is a good guy. I agreed, Raven. Jeez, I gotta wear her on my back? Good lord.
Facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT
I gotta
territory.
remember, though, that
We
Sam's
built
not
the
fond of his mom.
incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
Yeah, think. Especially in that position. Oh my god.
We'll be monitoring you around the clock. If anything comes up, we'll offer you support via the cufflinks.
It's also dangerous to go alone. All right, Mom, here we go. Holy crap. This is just such a beautiful metaphor for the baggage we carry as humans from our family of origin. Oh my god. Bringing my baggage with me. Come on, Mom.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Dead men explain how to use the cuffs.
We're gonna climb the mountain of differentiation together. Oh my god, I love it. All right. Oh my god, and I like the ragdoll physics. Holy crap. This is like, I mean, this is like actually kind of powerful. Like, this is cool shit. Like, all right, so I had a really horrible relationship with you. We were distant and strained our entire lives, and now in death, I am forced to carry you on my back as I go through the crucible of mail delivery to go incinerate your body, because that's what we need for the best of the human race. Boy, you want to talk about full circle. She carried me for 9 months. Now I'm about to carry her for like 9 hours while we climb the mountain together. I just can't get over. This is just like, oh my god.
Sam, I don't think I need to remind you, but every minute counts when
Every minute counts.
transporting
Okay, so I gotta haul ass.
48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Come on, Mom. Stay steady. I don't know what happens if I fall off. I probably have to pick her up and put her... I don't even want to know how messy that's going to get. Come on, Mom. Whoo! All right, so you know, arms up for those of you that feel like you carry the weight of one of your parents. Oh my God. Corpses are more liable to sway from side to side than regular cargo. If you begin to lose your balance, use L2 and R2 to try to steady yourself. Yes, if there, I don't know if there are any mods in here right now, Kaladnar, besides me. So here, I can do it really quick. Aiden, I appreciate that question a lot. Talk therapy can be really helpful for those things, especially if you are committed to wanting to work through that. So, like, I have worked with people who have really severe, debilitating, obsessive-compulsive disorder, anxiety, depression, who did not have to be on medication in order to overcome it. Or at least to be able to manage it better.
Of American Reconstructionism. Even with the
But talk therapy, support, it's hard to do. It's hard to work through these things alone. And I don't just say that because I'm a therapist. Like, I really mean that. They're difficult to go alone.
America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can
I wish it was an easy
rebuilt.
thing to move through, but it's not,
America lives
unfortunately.
on, together with Bridget's undying spirit.
So I'm going to the top of that mountain. Right, okay. Place the marker. Yeah, I would too, Coder, if only I could. Careful, she's dead weight. I know, like, so many jokes you can make about this right now. Thank God my mother was a reasonable size. You know? Oh. It's just, this is it. Like, I bear the weight. I bear the weight of my mother. I'm going through the emotional crucible it's manifesting itself physically right now as I haul her to the mountain. Although I've kind of regained my balance a little bit better here. In my hazmat suit. Wait, what is this? Watchtowers allow you to survey the surrounding area from a high vantage point. Select structure menu to see a list of functions available at various structure levels.
This one's for you.
Okay. So somebody in the world placed that. I'm guessing 76 pounds if she had cancer like my aunt when she passed. Yeah, I mean, it'll take a lot out of people to have cancer for that prolonged period of time. I mean, she was pretty small. Okay. Oh my God. Is this the mountain? Oh no, I'm not even there yet. Oh lordy. I'm gonna have to go through that valley. Oh my God. I did not anticipate that this was what I was gonna have to do at some point tonight. That I was gonna have to carry. This is just like... This is good shit. This is how you do good storytelling. Do you do sessions with people who watch your stream? So I will never confirm or deny that anybody who is watching my stream is a client. I ethically cannot confirm or deny that. I will say that the stream can be something that people find me through and reach out to me, but whether anybody's ever done that, I can't confirm or deny. But I am a practicing therapist right now in Chicago. I'm licensed to work with people that live in Illinois. So. If this is good storytelling, I want to know what your opinion of the Dead Space 3 DLC was. I never played the Dead Space 3 DLC. I didn't even finish Dead Space 3, unfortunately, Rain. Found out on the 11th that my 7-year-old father has stopped his cancer treatment. This is his second round with colon cancer, and my mom has stopped talking to me because she blames me for her meth addiction. Kind of a rough week. Oh my God, that is a rough week, Raven. I mean, as far as what you're gonna do, hang out with us, and we can support you in the ways that we can. That is a lot. That's a lot to have to deal with. I mean, not only is it stressful, but then to have that kind of stuff thrown your way, that's tough. You're welcome, Aiden. Aiden, one of the things I'm willing to do if you're interested in finding a therapist is I help people find therapists in their area if they need assistance. I do a segment every month called Find Me a Therapist where I actually do that on stream. Or if you'd like help finding a therapist in your area but don't really want to go on stream, you're welcome to DM me on Discord, and I'm willing to help. Also, on my YouTube channel, I have edited versions of some of the mental health topic lectures that I've done. Also, mental health tidbits that I release daily. All sorts of good stuff there, too. So if you're interested in that stuff, you're welcome to follow it. I try not to be too pushy with my stuff like that, but oh, wait a minute. Is that ladder something I can pick up? You would think after almost 30 years of this I'd be better at handling it, but I've been so distant and numb from everyone. That usually doesn't change how stressful it is, Raven, unfortunately. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No, Mom. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, Mom. Can I use this to cross? Oh, okay. My therapist says it's because of the Prozac. Like that, oh, like the sense of numbness, Raven? But you can have casual conversation with others and answer questions without stepping out of bounds of your profession. So yes, Dawn, I can. I have to, so I'm very clear. Like you'll see there's a disclaimer on my profile page. I cannot give therapeutic or professional advice, but I can give general information. I can, you know, answer questions based on my experiences, based on my education, based on research that I'm familiar with. But if I ever have to move toward basically like doing an assessment where I would have to ask therapeutic questions in order to get more info, at that point I'll stop. But it's on me to tell you if it's a question I can't answer. So you're welcome to ask me anything you'd like, and I will do my best to answer it. And if I don't know the answer, I'll say it, because I don't believe in being a know-it-all. So yeah, there are ethical lines that I have to toe, but it's my responsibility to toe those lines. So sometimes we just need a reminder where your resources, so don't apologize yet. I'd love to get my family to therapy, but neither of my parents would listen to someone who tells them they may have to change. Unfortunately, gamer, that happens a lot in therapy. People get into sessions and then they realize what they have to change, and they realize they have to change, and people don't like change. Human beings just inherently don't like it. And you got to be ready for it. I mean, it's okay to not be quite ready for it. You know, a therapist will be patient about that, but being ready for therapy is very, very important in order for it to go successfully. But see, this is perfect. So like we get to enjoy the view, we get to walk with our dead mother on our back, and we get to talk about mental health and therapy and whatever the hell else you guys want to talk about. That's what I'm here for. That would explain why average Joes resist. Well, yeah, we all like things to stay the same. As we get older, our brain likes things to stay the same because it actually becomes more difficult for us to change our expectations over time. Our brain gets firmed up, doesn't like change, hates cognitive dissonance, and so it'll do what it can to try to keep things like it's used to. It really is just, it's brain science. Grab rope. Oh, this will be helpful. I miss being able to learn the way I could when I was younger. Right, Zine? I agree, dude. Like, I've noticed that even in my, like, even though, so I'm going to be 30 in February, but I've noticed that there are times where I will be introduced to new information and it takes me just a little bit longer than it used to actually take it in. And that does bug me. So I'm with you on that, Zine.
Just a bit further now.
Good night, Elder Cat. Appreciate you being here. Let me release that rope. All right, Mom. So, this would be a good time for us to do a, to have a little chat with Mom. Since she can't respond, because I'm going to believe that maybe part of why I have a strained relationship with her was I didn't appreciate the things she had to say to me. I start a new job on Monday, totally different area of law. I'm dreading having to learn all that. It's a lot. What kind of law? If I'm interested in something, it takes me less time to learn it when I'm not interested in it. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, are you kidding me? We've got to be interested in the things that we're... Interest becomes significantly more important as we get older, in my opinion, because that's the thing that can help us break the barrier and actually make it easier for us to accommodate. It could be cathartic to tell her your feelings you weren't able to express to her while she was alive, right? Without worry of response. Mom, I'm disappointed that you spent all of your time worrying about America and loving America and not loving me. That you spent all your time not being respectful of the fact that I do not like to be touched, yet you still violated my boundaries even as I became an adult. And so now, in this last-ditch effort to be a pain in my ass with my boundaries, I have to touch you on my back, which is a sensitive area of my body. So it's just like, even in death, you can't respect my boundaries, and I don't appreciate that. I could drop you at any moment, but instead, because I feel some sort of duty to you as my mother, I'm going to continue pushing forward, despite the fact that I cut you off voluntarily several years ago. Oh man, gamer, I worked at GameStop for 7 years in high school and college. I started when it was EB Games, and then when they made the transition to GameStop. I wish you all the best. Are you a game advisor? Did you get hired as a game advisor? Because our minds are like a computer. Garbage in and not enough garbage out. Journaling helps. Journaling can help. Journaling can also be really useful because you can see the sequence of your thinking on something. It can help us sometimes when we reach certain conclusions and we wonder how we got to those conclusions. You can see the whole train of thought. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Oof. Oi. I would find it rather disturbing to talk to my dead relative while I'm bringing them to the incinerator so they don't blow up a human settlement. I probably would too, buddy. By the way, Zine, I sent you a response on Discord. And please, okay, cool. Feel free to, if you need any other info or you need me to elaborate on anything, seriously, don't hesitate to ask me. I wonder when we're gonna get to the BTs. I don't even know what the BTs are. I want to become permanent, so I got to do really good. Yeah. Well, gamer.
Hey, you're gonna love this.
Thank you for the follow, Twisted.
That's what's left of Central Knot City. Bridges HQ 2. Nothing but a hole in the ground.
Some unsolicited advice, gamer, from a person who worked at GameStop for 7 years, knowing that you're about to start your adventure in GameStop, is don't forget that you're a gamer. I assume you're working at GameStop because you like games. Don't forget that. That's what's going to help you sell subs. That's what's going to help you get reserves, is to remember that you're a gamer at heart. Your customers connect with that. If you become the corporate shill that GameStop has a tendency to want you to become, bleh. So don't forget that piece of your identity. Cannot emphasize that enough. That's what kept me going. We have arrived at the incinerator. This looks like Chernobyl. There are going to be BTs here. Definitely a fan of journaling. I've kept a journal for years. Not only has it helped me make progress in all the time, but I care a ton about archiving, and I want to eventually write a book about my journey, so it's extra important. That's really cool, Rain. That's really cool. There's not much to do there. I'm strong at maintaining my boundaries and understanding what I am and I'm not responsible for. I just wanted to verify there wasn't an assistive or preventive measure I wasn't considering. As far as I can tell, Zine, no. As far as I can tell, you're doing everything you need to do. And I give you a lot of credit for that, dude. I really do. I then asked, what if that... Wait. Oh, I got you, Titan. Yeah, that could be a frustrating argument to have, man. Oh, God. Something tells me this is going to get intense here. I'm afraid of being too personable. I've done customer service for 4 years and enjoy talking to people. Oh, well, then that'll show, gamer. I'm like vicariously excited for you. And yeah, unfortunately, Bonnie, there was. Hello, Pago. Apathy is a very, very strong and useful, well, can be useful, but can also be detrimental. Very, very strong defense mechanism. I was going to ask if you had any suggestions for books on psychology that might work more for someone like me who isn't a professional but has a lot of contact and involvement and needs a strong understanding of empathy. Ooh. That's a good question, Zine. Zine, shoot me a DM about that on Discord so that I don't forget to think about that. Let me think on that, and then I will send you an idea or two about something that you can look for. Because that's a really good question, but there's nothing that's coming to mind right now. But that's one of those things I have to sit and actually like really think about. I'll keep you updated on how it goes. I appreciate that, gamer. I'd love to hear it. How can empathy be detrimental? No, well, empathy can be detrimental if you are so empathic that you basically live other people's experiences rather than pay attention to your own. But apathy can be a very strong defense mechanism. Why did my comment not show up? I'm confused. I'm not sure, Atomic, but I can see that one. Oh, I see you now, Atomic. All right, I'm gonna activate this terminal. We're gonna see what happens with Mom here. Oh God. Hey, should we? All right, so we're all gonna pay our. Hey, all right, chat. Let's pay our last respects to Mom. Mom, I appreciate that you stayed consistent with me through my entire life, meaning that you were a pain in my ass, and then you ended as a pain in my ass. Apathy, by the way, for those who aren't sure what apathy is a intense sense of indifference, meaning that if something happens, you would say, I don't really care what happens. I don't give a shit. Which, by the way, fun fact, for those who are interested, I do couples therapy. I also work with polyamorous relationships, but one of the things that I say to every couple that I see is apathy is the ultimate red flag. When couples are fighting, not bad. Like, it sucks, not useful in terms of you getting your point across, but arguing is still engagement. Yelling is still engagement. People get angry and people yell and people argue when they still give a shit. When they don't care anymore and they become apathetic, that's what scares me as a couples therapist, because that's usually an indicator that the relationship is gonna die. So anytime apathy shows up in a couple's relationship or in a system, all of a sudden everything stops and I have to go that direction and work with the apathy and see if there's a point of no return that's been crossed or if it's just the apathy is coming out as a defense. But apathy is poisonous for relationships. Absolutely poisonous. Arguing's not great either, but usually what happens is people argue to a point of apathy and then that's it. So, just a fun fact for those who are interested. All right, did we pay our respects to Mom? We all hit our Fs? We're good? Ultimate pain in the ass? Apathy showing as a symptom of disassociation and disconnect and loss of investment. Correct. That is correct. It's brutal. Humans like connection. Humans like engagement. So when you don't have that, ugh. By the way, before I cremate Mom, I just want to say to the many of you that stuck through the raid and are continuing to hang out, and whether you're lurking or whether you're chatting, I just want to let you all know I really appreciate you, and I'm really glad that you hung out through the raid. I know that can be a hard thing to do, So for to those who didn't bail, cheers to you. I really appreciate you being here and being and hanging out with the community. It's awesome. It means a lot to me. All right, let's cremate mom, huh? That's what hindsight is. I had a, you know what, Rainforest. I had a psych professor very early on in college that said that psychology is a hindsight science, where everything you learn, you're going to feel like you should have known it already. But you don't know it because you don't know it. It's just, it gives language to things that we all innately experience. And I love that. I guess my comment is too long or something. It doesn't show up twice, but other comments do. Yeah, try splitting it in half, Atomic, and then sending it in chunks. I'm thankful you're here, Don. Happy to be here last time Zine rated 2. Hey, I'm glad you're back, gamer. All right, cremate. Here we go. Top secret cremation. President's body. Bridget Strand. Okay, come on. There's something about that name. I'm a bridge. Death Stranding. Her name is Bridget Strand. Like, that's way too in your face obvious that there's some kind of connection here. Just saying. Also, that's very kind of you to say, Zine. Okay. Here we go. Bye-bye, mama. Made major progress with anxiety and depression. They're fixing my sleep and needed sleep medication. Got my attention deficit under control with medication, but I'm still having major problems with my parents. Well, congratulations on getting it under control, Atomic. That's a big deal. Give you tons of credit for that. All right, here we go. We're going to lay mom to rest. It's interesting. You can kind of see that there's like some part of him that maybe wants to connect, but is struggling with the fact that he can't seem to. I'm guessing the tears are going to have to do with those like chimera things or whatever. All right. Damn. Atomic, I will answer that question in a minute.
Is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here now.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
Yeah, so the rain Zine, for those who are not familiar with this game, when it rains, when the rain hits your skin, you age rapidly.
It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged.
And this is a baby.
Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
That's
But
Cletus.
it's still alive.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go. The director approved the order.
What's up, Lizard? Good to see you. Oh boy. I got a feeling some intense shit's about to go down. Yeah, that rain makes you age super rapidly, so you gotta stay out of it or else you get old. Aging in the rain. Just aging in the rain. Oh God. Oh God. Not yet, Gerbo. I'm sure we'll get one eventually. All right, we can't breathe. Hold your breath.
Sam, do you copy? Damn it, must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked.
Oh God.
Tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Love how nonchalant this guy is about the fact that I'm about to get my ass kicked.
Closing in on my position. I have to move.
Because it'll hear us, gamer. Can't breathe. Hey, Nessa.
You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
So people explode when they die, and they create these massive craters. So apparently we're going to do something to make sure that doesn't happen. We're going to go full marsupial. Wait a second. What? It is definitely weird, but it's awesome.
Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective.
I like the little keychain on it.
That's it. Do your thing.
I don't really either, Zine. Like, that's the thing. Is like, if those of you that feel lost right now, just know I too am lost. There's going to be a lot of things that get explained, but the game is intentionally vague right now. It's kind of doing that like sci-fi weird thing where it hooks you with the intrigue and then it explains slowly over time. All right, so as we hang out here for a second, Atomic, I want to make sure I answer your question. So you asked, how do I help them understand that I don't know how much time it will take? It's actually, I mean, it's a really good question. I don't know the answer specifically because I do not know your parents. I will say that it can be helpful at times if it's something that a person's open to bring family members to therapy so that the therapist and the IP, which I guess in this case would be you, IP being the identified patient, can explain the process of what's been going on, and the therapist can kind of explain a little bit about what's going on, if that's something that they're open to. But as a family therapist, that's something that I encourage a lot, is if you have what's called the indirect system, which are the people who are not coming into therapy but are influenced or have influence on the person who is in therapy, that if they play an important role in the process, that inviting them into the room can be really helpful to do just a little tiny bit of family work. Not like you have to go after them and say, you change this, change this, change this, but just like, hey, just so you know, this is a process. It takes time. Here's what to expect. And then you have a little bit of the backing of the therapist to help you through that as well. So that's certainly one option. Otherwise, like, in general, this is not therapeutic advice. This is for you specifically. This is just in general. It pays to figure out how to be direct with what it is that your experience is. And working with your therapist around how to communicate that with your family is probably going to be better than anything I could say to you. So I appreciate the question a lot. Also, Vegan, good to see you. Saw you creeping around in there. So they've done that, but they're just so stuck in their ways and don't see that it takes an under. Yeah, that's tough, Atomic. I wish there was more I could say that would be helpful as it relates to that, but it's one of those things that, you know, sometimes when people or parents just are not willing to go there and aren't willing to deal with it, it then becomes a conversation about how do you keep doing what you need to do despite the lack of support, or how do you navigate that system. And again, a therapist being able to do an assessment on that might be able to help in that way. But I think being as direct and honest and open about your experience, but particularly with a therapist, is really important, and that they can help you and assist you through that. Right? Like, there's no way I could answer that question in a way that's going to be more meaningful than your own therapist could. Okay. So I have to creep around these guys?
Hey, you're gonna love this.
By the way, Mamerto, thank you for the follow. Inbound, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. My boyfriend doesn't understand what I go through and is always just telling me just to change my environment and my thought process. I don't think he understands what exactly I go through. Unfortunately, Aiden, that is a common experience where people struggle to empathize with another person's experience because they're coming at it from their own perspective, and that makes it difficult at times. Love the Golden Knights hoodie last raid. Thanks. Yeah. Love me some Golden Knights. Less noise you make, it harder it is for them to detect you. That I figured as much. Is that the only way out of here? Or can I go this way? Can I just subvert this entire thing? How do I approach my parents to get them to understand that I'm not going through a phase? I've come out repeatedly, and each time they say nah or just ignore that I said anything. That is, unfortunately, Panda, an experience that way too many people have to have. You know, there are, in certain circumstances, there will get to a point where, you know, a therapist may ask the question of, you know, how important is it to have the reassurance of their acknowledgement? Ultimately, like, I can't really... I know this might seem disappointing, but ultimately I can't really answer that question without knowing your parents and without knowing you. Because, I mean, you could certainly, like, go the route of saying, well, maybe you're not communicating it particularly well, but I doubt that. It may just be that it's got to have time. I will say that sometimes when people seem to struggle to hear what somebody else has to say, I often think it's because they have an emotional experience that's really difficult for them, and that perhaps meeting them at that emotional experience, even if it's one that seems like it may be ridiculous, can be really helpful. Yeah, it's really difficult to read people's minds, Blizzard. Really difficult. Oh, I didn't realize there's a button for me to hold my breath. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't really believe me for a while, but you came right. Like, yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, if you keep living your truth, people have to follow. Right? And at some point, Panda, and I'd say this to anybody, not just to you. At some point, oh God. Oh my God. At some point, people's unwillingness to understand and acknowledge and validate another person's truth will have relational consequences in the form of maybe the relationship doesn't get maintained. You know, like, we ultimately don't really owe people anything, especially if they're not willing to follow us on who we are and what our convictions are. The wind turbine thing, I think, is directing itself toward the BTs and is like letting me know what direction they're in, as best I can tell. Well, that's the baby groaning. I thought that was me groaning. Oh my God, am I gonna have to do this all the way down the mountain? I should probably set my waypoint, huh? Is that where I'm going? Yeah, I'm going here. Okay. It'd be a lot easier if I could just see them instead of sense them. You go all Assassin's Creed and you get in this grass. Oh my God. Why is the baby hurting? Is me? I wonder if me holding my breath is bad for the baby. Definition of psychedelic depends on the context you're using it in. Like psychedelic drugs are drugs that make your brain have a level of experience where there's like hallucination. Usually there's a more vivid experience of like color and like your sensory input explodes, that kind of thing. I thought there was a wind turbine in the distance. Oh no, it's just this it's just the turbine on my thing. BT's frightened and stressed the baby. Oh. I don't know what BT stands for. We have not learned that yet. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna fall down these rocks. Butt terrors. Bad tacos. That stressed me out too. Select canteen. Drink Monster Energy. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Product placement with Taco Bell. All right. Yeah, man. Give me that monster, bro. Oh, sick. Smash some Monster Energy. Nectar of the gods. It's what plants crave. Bad tacos give you butt terrors. They do indeed. Your canteen is refilled automatically with more monster. Okay. Alright, let's see. We got any packages we can pick up here? Nah. Just gonna be in the rain that makes us get old. This is so much easier without Mom on my back. Now that I've properly differentiated myself. Victoria, you missed the part where I had to carry my mother's corpse on my back up a mountain, who I had a bad relationship with. Now that Mom's off my back, I'm a free man. I'm feeling good. It's all, see, look at this. The ease, it's all downhill. This is a whole metaphor for how, like, now that I have released myself from the clutches of my family of origin experience, it's smooth sailing, downhill. But now you have a baby strapped to your chest. Circle of life. Oh yeah, we unpacked it, Victoria. Kaladnar, hey, Victoria, can you give Kaladnar a link permit? Kaladnar, post that link that you gave so that Victoria can see it. The metaphor really does work. I mean, it is great. I have no idea if they intended for that to be the case, but it's fabulous. I've never heard someone quote Kung Pao. I did. Wee. Oh man, one of my favorite movies ever, Lizard. That's a lot of nuts. I died the first time that scene happened. I could not breathe. I was laughing so hard. He left the past behind, moves forward with the future. That's right. And I'm a lot less stressed out. Well, I guess the thing's in a canister, so I'm not actually touching it. So the baby is respectful of my boundaries. Thank you, Victoria. I love this soundtrack a lot. I really wish I would have got the special edition of this just so I could get the soundtrack. Although I guess if there is the Spotify playlist. Going back. Now I have a feeling that as we head back to this city that something bad is going to happen. It's going to be rough. One of us is wearing a push-up bra. We purposely trained him wrong. Oh, I need to watch that movie again. I haven't seen it in a long time. I have not, Titan. I don't meet South Bend residents very often. Didn't he do PT as well? I actually don't know, Dr. Dirt. Maybe he did. There should be a schedule. The thing about that, Rain, I sort of agree, but the problem is my schedule tends to change every week. On Discord, I have my monthly schedule, but my schedule is like, it's somewhat variable. Thank you for your streams. Knowledge is a fantastic community. Glad to be here. Well, I appreciate that, Ashirna. So here's a question. I have no idea how to get my 2-year-old to stop hitting when he gets mad. I don't know where he got it from. My daughter isn't at all like this, and I'm paranoid if I talk to a pediatrician about it, she will report it as some kind of abuse. Well, if he's hitting things, I mean, if a child hitting things is not really abuse. If you were hitting him, that would be something, but that's a tough one, Raven. So I will say that when working with young children like that, the thing that's really, really important to remember is that they do not have an abstract understanding of the consequences of what they're doing. So a 2-year-old does not have the ability to make sense of hitting behaviors in the way that an adult does. Now, I know that may seem obvious. There's a lot of parents that don't realize that, but I say that because the currency of interaction between parents and young children is behavior. And when we're talking about behavioral reinforcement, what we're wanting to do as parents, this is just general, this is not even just you, Raven, this is in general, or for any parents here, is we want to reward desirable behavior and we want to punish undesirable behavior. For children, energy is reward. Doesn't matter if you're angry, doesn't matter if you're sad, doesn't matter if you are crying. If you direct energy toward a child and it's big, that is a reward for them. It feels really good for them. Even yelling at a child is still them getting your attention because you're a primary caregiver. So what I often have to help parents realize is that when your child does something that you do not want them to do, an undesirable behavior, their punishment is being as absolutely neutral as possible when you either put forth a consequence or attempt to stop them from doing the thing. So for example, when a child throws a temper tantrum on the floor of a supermarket, like letting them sit there on the floor and walking away and being neutral will often freak them out, so long as you keep the child in view, right? You can't just abandon the child. But like if a child is hitting, like being able to restrain them, but being neutral in the way that you do it so that they don't feel energy, that kind of thing. I mean, it's really, really tough. But there's a reason children do that. You just have to look at it as being a behavior that is a manifestation maybe of some kind of experience or whatnot. But that behavior is common and is normal. That child in general just needs to learn that is not an okay response. And then they need to be rewarded when they have a response that is desirable. So if there's ever a time where the child is angry and then say does something else besides hit, really giving that a ton of energy, like, whoa, I am so proud of the way that you came and talked to me about how angry you were when you were angry instead of hitting. I am so glad you did that. Like really just playing that up is huge.
Showing them how it's
Casual Hero, holy crap, so many raids tonight. Thank you for the raid, Casual Hero. I appreciate you being here. For those who don't know me, I'm Dr. Mick, licensed couple and family therapist. You all have heard this. PhD in human development. Streaming game sessions with a therapist. Casual Hero. Love you, dude. Appreciate you very much bringing your community my way. Have a good night, Raven. It's a tough situation. I empathize. It's difficult. Ballistics, good to see you, man. But hello to all who are coming in here. I'm playing Death Stranding. It's great. I'm still very early on in the game. It's pretty trippy. Oh, I fell asleep. I actually have to do it. I actually have to hit a button to wake him up. How about that? I stream on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons and on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings, except for this week. I am off this weekend because I'm going to be out of town for my dad's birthday. Okay. Yes, they want you. Children want your reaction. Children want your energy. Especially they want the energy from their attachment figures and caregivers. Yeah, get a big yawn out. Doing anything cool for the birthday? So I have a electric drum set, and my dad used to play in a band, and he used to gig all the time when he was younger. So my dad requested that I bring my electronic drum set home so that he and I can jam. I'll play guitar and he'll play drums, which sounds awesome. And then we're taking him and my mom out to dinner. So really looking forward to that. Speaking of attachment figures, what exactly is reactive attachment disorder? Oh, God. I don't want to do the diagnostic criteria disservice, Kaladnar. Hold on. Let me look at something real quick. I just need to refresh my memory really quick on the... I'm not going to try and be a hero with this. Oh, okay. So it's so when we are growing up, we form what's called an attachment with our primary caregivers. Attachment is basically a intimate relationship that fosters a sense of safety and security. You build, as the adult in that situation, you build the attachment figure with the child by being consistent and reliable in your responses to the needs of the child. Reactive attachment disorder happens oftentimes when that secure attachment is not built. And what happens is the child is either left to fend for themselves in terms of emotional regulation, or they outsource their emotional regulation to non-attachment figures. Basically, it leads to a chaotic emotional experience where people are not able to really, or children are not really able to successfully regulate themselves because they do not have a secure base of attachment. And that can carry over into adulthood and make it very difficult to engage in intimate relationships. Now, the disorder is a disorder, so the disorder is more of like an extreme manifestation as opposed to like some people just have what's called insecure attachment style, and that's not necessarily a disorder. So please don't take that as me saying that anybody here has a disorder if that resonates with you. You could just be that you have a attachment style that is not secure, meaning you could have an anxious attachment style, a dismissive attachment style, or a chaotic attachment style. It all depends on the way that you experienced responsiveness from caregivers when you're young and what you associate that caregiving with.
Come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
Does being neutral with a child only really work with a young kid, or something you could apply to a 5 to 10-year-old? It depends, Kiwi, on the kid. But I'd say it can sometimes work. But they start to gain more of an understanding of the world. And, I mean, they still can't really think abstractly, but because they have language and they're able to converse more, it really depends. I think at that age, that's where you start to see what actually does affect a child and what doesn't, beyond just energy, where you can really pay attention to what do they seem to respond to as a reward, what do they seem to respond to as punishment, and then using those things carefully where you are, again, from a conditioning standpoint, the ideal world is that you are always rewarding desirable behaviors and attempting to punish undesirable behaviors, because you want to extinguish undesirable behaviors and you want to maintain desirable behaviors. Is it really, Victoria? Mine's in my closet. So, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Oh, man. All right. Oh, boy. I'm not. Wow. I'm like an hour past the wall, and I'm really not even that tired. So I'm gonna keep playing. That's hilarious, Victoria. Yeah, mine's not. By the way, this is another good opportunity for me to say, again, how much I appreciate all of you sticking around and hanging out. Diagnostic Service Manual for Human Repair. I like that zine. I like that a lot. Someone with dooms hooks up to a BB.
Amplifies fears and stress and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return.
Ooh, this feels important. Okay.
I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Absolutely not, Lollipop. Unless their intention was to end the relationship. Oh, but he's so cute. I'm gonna plug you back in, boy.
Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you.
Good night, Coder. Good to have you here, man. I hope you feel better soon, dude.
See the sun.
Bye, Bonnie.
The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Bye, Omega. Oh, a little heart bubble. This actually feels, you know what? See, there we go. Everybody say bye to BB. This is actually probably a good point for me to sign off because it seems like I'm done with the chapter. Yeah.